Finally, let's look at this lonely little button on the bottom. Here at the home window it says Help, and when you click on it, it takes you to the first question in the instructions list, which tells you how to get to all the other questions. But if you go to any other question list, and you click on the home window section, it'll say Proceed, because instead of going to a help area, it simply moves you to the very first question in the list. Oh, and by the way, if you go back to the home window, each of these little white areas underneath the buttons is a progress bar, just like the overall progress bar. This shows you how much of the character story forming you've done, how much of the plot story forming or story structuring you've done, and so on. Down here you begin to get into the storytelling area, and so this tells you how many of the storytelling questions you've answered in each of these lists. All of this material, plus the other questions contained in the other lists, go in to make up the progress bar markers for the entire story, which are listed down here at the bottom of the navigation bar. Just as there are many different lists of questions, each list contains many different kinds of questions, and each kind of question has its own unique kind of screen. One place where you can get all of the questions from the Dramatica query system is here in the All DQS Topics list. Some of the questions will be storytelling, and those show up as italics. Other questions are structurally based, and those show up in plain block letters. Some will have you fill in a blank, some will have you make a multiple choice, and some will have you use a pull-down menu to make a selection. The best place to get an understanding for how to use these different kinds of questions is in the Quick Start Story Guide. This is because it has only 50 questions, but carries you all the way from concept to completed treatment, and therefore gives you a taste of every kind of question that you'll encounter in the Dramatica query system.